The Fate of the Furious. This is the 8th installment of the Fast and the Furious franchise. We've come a long way from street racing, and yeah, and what has turned to just a popcorn flick, an action movie, way over the top. And I'm actually personally enjoying these movies. Now, I actually own every single movie on Blu-ray. Yeah, Fast and Furious 1 through 3. My quick thoughts on the movies. The first Fast and Furious movie. It's good. Good. The second one, not really that good. Third one, in my opinion, the worst out of all 8 of them. Pretty bad. Fast and Furious 4, it's alright. This is really where they become family and stuff, and really where they start to become what they are. In like number 8 and stuff, or number 7, like 4 through 7 basically. That's how it all starts, basically in this movie. Fast 5 is my favorite Fast and the Furious movie of all time. And yeah, great movie. Fast 6, really good. Fast 7, good. But how was The Fate of the Furious, the 8th installment of this franchise? Okay, so Fate of the Furious is, it's about, basically, Vin Diesel's character, Dom Toretto. He basically turns on the family. He basically turns on them. He's now aligning himself with Charlize Theron's character. And yeah, he's basically, yeah, he's now the team, everyone comes back in this movie to try to bring back Dom, basically. They gotta find a way to do it. And yeah, so does the reasoning work? Like when he turns, is it a good reason why? When you find out, which no spoilers, of course. Yeah, I'd say it does. It makes sense. You really can relate to it. Yeah. So, but this is a way over the top action movie that's ridiculous. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense. If you're like a realist and you're like this, if you're gonna go in this movie and you're gonna be like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like how does that? How can you do that? Well, yeah, if you know this is all, you know, if you go in this movie, you don't care if it looks stupid, if it's real or not, you'll have a good time, just like me. But yeah, the action's good. It's what I wanted from a Fast and the Furious movie. Enjoying this movie. It's a fun time. It's entertaining. It's a good movie. Ever since 5, I've really gotten into this franchise. And yeah, I'll say that. Everyone comes back. You got Vin Diesel, of course, Michelle Rodriguez, Tyrese Gibson, The Rock, Ludacris, basically the whole crew except Jordana Brewster, of course, and Paul Walker, because rest in peace, Paul Walker. We all know that tribute was an emotional tribute in Fast 7 or Furious 7. So her and his character have a kid now. In the storyline, he basically retired, but we all know why. Like, he's not in the movies, as obviously. But point is, though, is that this did have some emotional weight to it. I will say that. You fell for the family. You fell for the team. You fell for even Vin Diesel's character, Dom. You really understood why he had to do what he had to do. Really, it made you really care, honestly. The character, I mean, it was pretty good, actually. I was very surprised with this movie. I was like, it looks like from the trailers, I was iffy about the movie. But when I saw the full movie, it was better than I expected. I will say that. But there are some laugh out loud moments when the action's going down where I just laughed my ass off. It was funny. There's like when The Rock and Jason Statham they're teaming up to fight because in the prison they gotta reunite. You know, as a team basically. They were never a team. Point is though, they gotta unite to fight and get a, you know, there's some laugh out loud moments. I mean, I was laughing. I mean, not just that part. I mean, ridiculous stuff happens. That's like, what the fuck? But hey, it's a Fast and Furious movie. What are you gonna expect? Also, let's talk about Jason Statham's character, Deckard Shaw. Was it believable why he would side with the team? Because they do recruit him, which you kind of can tell in the trailer. It's not really a spoiler. You know, to make him a good guy. Yeah, it makes sense. It also makes sense. It was very well handled, actually, I'd say. I will say, though, I will say this. one of my biggest complaints of this movie though is the second act. People just start talking and they talk about what you got to do and what they do. They do things that you don't necessarily have to spend that much time on. So that was a little bit of a drag there. But other than that, I really had a fun time with this movie. Apparently they're making Fast 9 and 10, so I'm up for it, I guess. It really did, though, have some, yeah, it had moments. Also, I will say this, too. They did miss Paul Walker in this movie. He has missed his character. Just his, like, you know, just, he was one of the main characters in the movie. He was, I think, the main star. And losing him, he is missed. You can tell in the movie that there's just a spot where they can need him and they can't fill that void. Oh, yeah. So, Kurt Russell's in it too. Everyone's good in the movie. Also, Tyrese Gibson, you know how he was always like the comedic, like, relief character? He said funny things. Now, he had some funny moments. He had some lines that worked, some that didn't for me. So, I was expecting a little bit more, but some landed, some didn't. It's alright though. Overall, this movie also had a good running time with it too. 2 hours and I think it was 17 minutes, so I thought it was perfect actually. The runtime that they did, I thought it was handled very well. Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. So those are my thoughts on Fast 8. Fate of the Furious, and yeah, I'm gonna give the Fate of the Furious a B+. Really enjoyed it. So, if you like all the other Fast and Furious movies, you will like this one, I'm pretty sure. Also, yeah, I did like, this is not a spoiler, but they do mention Brian at one point, relying him for help, asking about her, you know, Jordana Brewster and him, but they say, you know, they can't. It's not a spoiler, but I thought that was very nice they didn't forget about Paul Walker's character, because they do sometimes have a tendency in some movies, if the star is gone, if like they're not on screen anymore, to lose sometimes, but I liked how they did mention that. It was pretty cool. There's also some shocking stuff that happened. This is just additional thoughts, my final thoughts. Also, yeah, there's some shocks that you wouldn't expect, but yeah. Either way, guys, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. What do you think of The Fate of the Furious? If you've seen it, let me know what you thought in the comment section below. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this review of The Fate of the Furious movie. Until next time, guys, peace out.